Hi, everyone. Welcome to our journey of learning English. I am so happy you are here. Today, we start something new together. This is your adventure, your story, and you are the main character. You might think learning English is hard. Maybe you have seen long, difficult words. Maybe you have heard people speaking fast. Maybe you feel nervous or scared. That is normal. I understand how it feels because I was a learner too. I know the fear of not understanding. I know the worry of making mistakes. But today, I want to share a secret with you. A very important secret. Are you ready? Here it is. English is not something scary. English is not a monster. English is a friend. And like a new friend, the first step is simple. You just say hello. That is it. Today, we take that first step together. We will not hurry. We will go slowly, step by step. I will speak slowly. I will use easy words. You will listen and you will understand. This is my promise. Close your eyes if you want.
Take a deep breath.
Imagine a calm, quiet room. The sun is shining through the window. It is warm and peaceful. You have a notebook. You have a pen. You are ready to learn. This is your time. This is your moment. Let us begin. Now imagine a person. Let's call him Alex. Alex is just like you. Alex wants to learn English.
Why?
Maybe for a new job. Maybe to travel. Maybe to talk to a friend. Or maybe just for himself, to feel proud and happy. Alex opens his computer. He types how to learn English. Suddenly, so many answers appear. So many websites. So many videos. So many books. His head hurts. He feels confused. He closes the computer.
He feels sad.
He thinks, I cannot do this. It is too hard. Have you ever felt like Alex? I think many of us have. But the truth is, the problem is not English. The problem is not you. The problem is how we try to learn. Alex wants a simple way. A way that he can start today. He wants to take one small step at a time. He does not want to feel lost in a sea of lessons. He wants to feel confident. He wants to feel happy. That is what we will do. Step by step, little by little, we will learn English together. We will start with small words. We will speak slowly. We will listen carefully. Each day, you will feel a little better. Each day, you will feel stronger. And soon, English will not feel scary anymore. It will feel like a friend sitting next to you, ready to talk, ready to share stories, ready to help you. Imagine Alex again. He takes out his notebook. He writes one word. One small word. He says it aloud. Slowly.
Clearly.
He smiles. It feels good. He feels proud. That is the first step. That is your first step too. Today, we will take that step together. We will walk slowly. We will enjoy the journey. We will learn new words. We will speak simple sentences. We will listen carefully. And most importantly, we will believe in ourselves. Because English is not a monster. English is a friend. And every day, we will become better friends. This is the start of your adventure. Your story begins today. Open your notebook. Pick up your pen.
Take a deep breath.
Say hello to English. Say hello to yourself. Let's walk together. Step by step. Word by word. Sentence by sentence. And soon, you will see how wonderful it is to understand and speak English.
This is your journey.
This is your story. And it has just begun. The hardest part of learning something new is always the first step. It can feel like looking at a huge mountain. You see the top and think, I will never climb that. It feels impossible. But here is the secret. You do not have to climb the whole mountain today. You do not even have to climb halfway. Today, you only need to take one small step. Just one step. That step is simple. Today, you listen. You don't need to understand every word. You don't need to speak yet. You just need to hear the sounds. Listen to the story. Listen to the rhythm, the music, the way English moves in sentences. Let the words wash over you like warm water. Let your brain feel the sounds. This is the most important first step. Listening is the beginning. For the next hour or even the next few minutes, just listen. That is learning. That is progress. Just being here, listening, means you are already taking the first step. You are already on your journey, and I am here with you. Let us return to our friend, Alex. He is sad. He closed his computer because he felt confused and overwhelmed. He thought, I cannot learn English. It is too hard. Have you ever felt like that? Most of us have. But then something small happened. Something simple that changed everything. Alex remembered a song, an English song. He did not understand all the words, but he loved the melody, the feeling of the song. He played it again and again. Slowly, he began to catch one small part of the song. One line. Hello, it's me. These were simple words, but when Alex sang them aloud, he felt proud. He felt happy. He had spoken English. He had a small success. A small light appeared in the dark. A little hope. This moment taught Alex the first secret of learning English. Listen first. Before your mouth can speak, your ears must hear. Babies do not start by talking. A baby listens first. For months, sometimes years, a baby only listens to the people around them. The baby hears words. The baby sees faces. The baby's brain is like a sponge. It soaks in every sound, every rhythm, every expression. Then, one day, the baby speaks. Mama, Dada. It is a miracle, but it is also natural. You can do the same. You are not a baby, but your brain is still incredible. It can learn new sounds. It can hear new rhythms. It can start to understand English. The first step is small, simple, and very powerful. Today, your step is listening. Tomorrow, you might repeat words. The next day, you might say a sentence. Each day, you will take another small step. Step by step, word by word, you will climb your mountain, not all at once, but gradually, carefully, happily. Listening is the first key. It opens the door to understanding. It prepares your mind and your mouth. Without listening, speaking is almost impossible. With listening, speaking becomes natural. You will discover that English is not scary. It is not impossible. It is friendly, like a song you already love. So take a moment. Close your eyes if you want. Imagine Alex listening to his song. Imagine yourself listening to your first English words. Feel the sounds enter your brain. Let them stay. Let them grow. Smile at yourself. You are learning. You are starting. You are on your journey. And that journey, like Alex's, is full of small victories, small lights, and small joys. Step by step, sound by sound, note by note, you are climbing your mountain. Now that we know listening is the first step, you may wonder, what should you listen to? Not everything is helpful at the beginning. You should listen to easy English, slow English,
Clear English.
English that feels friendly like my voice right now. Fast English like the news or long speeches is too difficult at the start. It will make you feel frustrated or tired. That is not good. You need English you can almost understand. English that feels safe. English that is a little slow, a little gentle. Here is a simple rule. If you understand around 70% of what you hear, that is perfect. Your brain is working. It is connecting the sounds to the meanings. This is how learning happens. You do not need to understand every word. Even hearing most of the words is enough. Your brain will slowly fill in the rest. Step by step, sound by sound, your understanding will grow. This is exactly what Alex is learning. At first, Alex started with music. Music is fun, and it makes learning enjoyable. But music is not always slow. Some songs are fast, and the words are not clear. So, what is even better? Stories. Simple stories. Stories for children are perfect for beginners.
Why?
Because the words are easy. The sentences are short. The ideas are simple. And the story is easy to follow. Imagine a story about a little cat. The cat is black. The cat likes milk. The cat sleeps on a chair. The sentences are short. You can understand them easily. You can picture the black cat in your mind. You can imagine the milk. You can see the chair. This is very important because your brain learns best when it can create pictures from words. Listening to simple stories builds pictures in your mind, and that helps you remember the words, the sentences, and the meaning. Alex found a simple story online. Every day, he listened for 5 minutes. He did not stop to look up every word. He did not pause to translate. He just let the story flow. Slowly, his brain started to recognize the words. Slowly, he started to understand. After 1 week, Alex could follow the story. He recognized more words. He felt confident. He felt proud. This is the real power of listening. Listening is the foundation. Everything else, speaking, reading, and writing, will grow from this foundation. So here is your first mission, my friend. Find simple English to listen to. Maybe it is this channel, maybe another beginner channel. Find a calm voice, a slow voice, a friendly voice that makes you feel safe. Listen every day for a few minutes. Make it a habit, like brushing your teeth or drinking your morning coffee. Listen in the morning or before you go to sleep. Just 5 minutes every day. These small minutes will add up. They will change everything. Remember, learning English is not a race. It is a journey. Each story you listen to, each sentence you understand, is a small victory. Each small victory builds your confidence. Each small victory brings you closer to speaking English with ease. Just like Alex, you can start small.
You can take one step at a time.
You can let your ears lead the way. Listening is your first key. Listening opens doors. Listening creates pictures. Listening builds confidence. Start today. Find your story. Listen slowly. Listen clearly. And step by step, day by day, your English will grow. Listening is the first key. It opens your ears, and soon it will help open your mouth. Alex is happy. He listens every day. Slowly, he understands more words. He can follow the story about the little black cat. He feels proud. But now, Alex wants to speak. He opens his mouth, but nothing comes out. He feels afraid. His heart beats fast. Why is this happening? This is completely normal. Your brain knows the words, but your mouth is not used to making the sounds. English sounds may be different from your language. Your tongue, your lips, your jaw, they all need to practice. They need to exercise. It is very similar to learning to play a musical instrument, like a guitar. At first, your fingers do not know where to go. They need practice. Slowly, they learn. Your mouth works in the same way. You need to train it to speak English. This is the second key, your mouth. You must practice speaking. But how should you start? Do not worry about speaking to other people yet. Start with yourself. Yes, talk to yourself. It is not strange. It is smart. When you are alone, no one will listen. No one will laugh. You are free. You can practice safely. Start with small, simple things. Look around your room. Name the things you see. Table,
Chair.
window,
Door.
simple words. Say them out loud. Listen to your voice. It may feel strange at first. That is okay. Your English voice is new to you. Your mouth is learning new sounds. The more you say them, the easier it will get. Another great way to practice is to repeat after someone. In this video, I will sometimes leave a small pause. You can use that quiet moment to repeat what I say. Let's try it now. I will say a very simple sentence and you repeat it. Ready? Say hello.
Good.
Very good. Now say, I am learning English. Excellent.
See?
Your mouth can make the sounds. It just needs practice. There is another method called shadowing. Shadowing is like being an echo. You listen to a sentence and try to say it at the same time as the speaker. You follow the speaker like a shadow. This is very helpful. It trains your mouth to speak naturally. It teaches you the rhythm of English, the melody of the language. Your tongue, your lips, and your jaw slowly learn how to move. Step by step, your speech becomes clearer. Step by step, English begins to feel easier. Alex is learning something important. Speaking is not instant. Speaking is a process. First, he listens. Then he repeats. Then he shadows. Little by little, his confidence grows. He is not afraid anymore. He knows mistakes are okay. Every word he says, every sentence he repeats, is practice. Every practice makes him stronger. Every practice brings him closer to speaking freely. And this is the magic of learning to speak. It begins with small, safe steps. Words you know. Sentences you can copy. Moments alone. Moments where you are free to practice. Your mouth will catch up with your brain. Your brain already knows the words. Your ears have heard the sounds. Now your mouth just needs to move. And soon, one day, you will speak English naturally. Step by step, day by day, your English will grow, just like Alex's. When we speak English, it is not just the words that matter. The way you say the words matters too. Which word is strong? Which word is soft? Where do you put the stress? These are all important. This is why shadowing is so helpful. Shadowing is when you listen to someone speak and then try to say the same words at the same time. You copy the rhythm, the melody, and the feeling of the sentence. Alex starts to shadow the simple stories he listens to. He plays one sentence and pauses the video. Then he says the sentence out loud, trying to match the sound and the rhythm. He does not worry about perfection. Sometimes it sounds good. Sometimes it does not. But it does not matter. He is practicing. Every day, his mouth feels more comfortable. The words come more easily. His confidence grows. So, let's remember the two most important keys so far. First, your ears. Listen, listen, listen. Second, your mouth.
Speak, speak, speak.
Even if it is only to yourself. Listening and speaking every day builds confidence. It makes English a part of you. It makes English feel natural. Now Alex can listen and he can speak a little, but he wants to know more words. Vocabulary. Words are like the bricks you use to build a house. Without bricks, you cannot build a house. Without words, you cannot build sentences. Words are the foundation of your English. But how do you learn new words? Many people try to memorize long lists of words from a dictionary. They try to learn 100 words at a time. This is very hard. It is not fun. And your brain does not like it. Your brain does not learn best from lists. Your brain loves stories. Your brain loves connections. Words make more sense when they are connected. A better way to learn words is in groups, connected by a topic. For example, the topic is food. Learn words like apple, bread, milk, water. These words go together. You can see them in your kitchen. You can touch them. This makes them easier to remember. Another very helpful method is to learn phrases, not just single words. A phrase is a small group of words that go together. For example, not just apple, but a red apple. Not just go, but let's go. Phrases are more useful because they show you how words are used in real life. Here is how Alex learns new words. He has a small notebook, his special English notebook. He does not write long lists of words. Instead, he draws pictures. Next to each picture, he writes the word. For example, he draws an apple and writes apple next to it. He draws a glass of water and writes water. This way, he can see the word and the object together. It makes learning easier and more fun. Alex also practices using the words in sentences. For example, I like a red apple, or I drink water every morning. Using words in sentences is very important because it shows you how to use them in real life. Over time, his notebook becomes full of pictures, words, and phrases. And with each new word, his confidence grows. Step by step, word by word, he is building his English house. Learning vocabulary does not have to be boring. It can be visual, fun, and connected to your life. With listening, speaking, and now vocabulary, Alex is growing as an English learner. He is building the foundation that will help him speak, understand, and enjoy English every day. Alex keeps learning in a fun and simple way. He draws pictures and writes the words next to them. For example, he draws a sun and writes sun. He draws a cloud and writes cloud. This is very helpful because your brain remembers pictures better than words alone. Pictures make the learning real and easy to recall. Another day, Alex chooses a new topic, my morning. He thinks about what he does every morning. Step by step, he writes the phrases that describe his routine. He wakes up and writes, wake up. He gets out of bed and writes, get out of bed. He brushes his teeth and writes, brush my teeth. He eats breakfast and writes, eat breakfast. He is learning words and phrases that tell a story, his story. This is important. The words are personal. They are about Alex's life. This makes them easier to remember. He also practices saying the phrases out loud. When he wakes up, he thinks, I wake up. When he brushes his teeth, he thinks, I am brushing my teeth. This method is called learning in context. Context means using the word in the situation where it belongs. Learning this way is the fastest and most natural way to remember words and use them correctly. You can do the same thing. Start your own notebook. It does not need to be big. It can be small. Draw pictures. Write words about your life, your family, your home, your hobbies, and your job. Learn the words that matter to you. This is your personal English vocabulary. These are your first bricks. Slowly, day by day, you will have enough bricks to build small sentences. And that feeling, when you can make your first sentences, is wonderful. Alex now has some words, some bricks. But how does he put them together to make sentences? This is where grammar comes in. Many people feel afraid of grammar. They think about complicated rules like past perfect tense, conditionals, or prepositions. That sounds scary, right? But here is a secret. You do not need to know all the grammar rules to start speaking. A small child does not know grammar rules, but the child can speak. The child learns naturally by listening, repeating, and practicing. You can do the same thing. Alex is learning this lesson too. He does not worry about perfect grammar. He focuses on using the words he knows, saying short sentences, and expressing himself. Today, he learned something new, and he feels proud. That positive attitude is even more important than any textbook. It gives him freedom. He is not afraid to make mistakes. And when you are not afraid, learning becomes easier and faster. You try, you practice, and your brain naturally corrects itself. The key is simple. Listen first, speak second, and build your words step by step. Personal vocabulary, practice, and small sentences are the foundation. Grammar will come naturally as you use English. Mistakes are part of learning. Every mistake teaches you something. Every small sentence you say brings you closer to fluency. Alex is on his journey. He is no longer afraid. He listens every day, practices speaking, builds his vocabulary, and now experiments with sentences. This is how English becomes real. This is how English becomes part of your life. Step by step, brick by brick, phrase by phrase, you will grow. And one day, you will see how far you have come. Alex is speaking more now. He is not as afraid of mistakes as before. He has practiced listening and speaking, and he can make sentences with the words he knows. But Alex wants to improve even more. He wants to understand more words. He wants to think in English. He wants English to feel natural in his mind. To do this, he needs 2 more skills, reading and writing. Reading and writing are like the cousins of listening and speaking. They help each other. When you read, you see words. You see sentences. You notice how ideas are connected. Reading lets you go slowly. You can read a sentence again and again. This is very good for learning. It shows you how English works. But what should you read? The answer is simple, easy things. Very easy things. Children's books are perfect. Short stories for beginners are excellent. You can also read the news, but not regular news. Special news for English learners is better. These websites use simple words. The sentences are short. They explain the ideas clearly. This is perfect for someone like Alex. Alex finds a website with simple English news. Every day, he reads one story. He does not stop for every new word. Instead, he tries to understand the general idea. If he sees a new word many times, he writes it in his notebook. This is smart. He learns the words that matter most, the words that are used often. Slowly, his vocabulary grows. Slowly, his understanding grows. Now, what about writing? Writing is a very safe and powerful way to practice English. When you write, you have time. You can think. You can check your words. You can make mistakes, and no one will see them. Writing is private practice. It is your own space to experiment and learn. Alex starts an English diary. Every night, he writes 3 simple sentences about his day. For example, today is Monday. I went to work. The weather was sunny. Very simple, but this is real English. He is using the language. He is making it his own. Over time, he tries one new sentence every day. He uses a new word from his reading. For example, I read a good story today. It was about a friendly dog. This is how reading and writing work together. Reading gives you words and ideas. Writing helps you use them. Together, they make your English stronger. Listening and speaking give you sounds and sentences. Reading and writing give you structure and meaning. All 4 skills help each other. So, my friend, if you want to become strong in English, use all 4 skills: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Practice a little every day. Listen carefully. Speak slowly. Read simple texts. Write short sentences. Step by step, your English will grow. Step by step, your brain will remember more words, your mouth will feel comfortable speaking, and your mind will start thinking in English naturally. Alex is on his journey. He started afraid, unsure, and confused. Now he listens, he speaks, he reads, and he writes. He is learning every day. He is growing. And you can do the same. English is not a monster. It is a friend. Take small steps. Practice every day. Build your vocabulary. Build your sentences. And slowly, step by step, your English will become real. Remember, you are a beginner. That is okay. Beginners start small. You do not need to do everything at once. Start with one short paragraph a day. Write just 2 sentences a day. Small steps, repeated every day, make a big difference over time. This daily practice will help you build a strong foundation in English. Alex is doing well. He practices every day. He listens, he speaks, he reads, and he writes. He is getting better. But after a few months, he starts to feel a little tired. Sometimes learning feels boring. He asks himself, why am I doing this? Is this really important? This feeling is normal. Every long journey has moments like this. There are days when your energy is low. Your motivation disappears for a while. It is okay to feel that way. At these times, you need to remember your why. Why are you learning English? What is your dream? Take a moment and think. Imagine your dream in detail. Maybe you want to travel to New York or London. Imagine sitting in a small cafe. You order a coffee in English. 1 coffee, please. The server understands you perfectly. You feel proud. Or maybe your dream is a better job. Imagine the interview. You speak English with the manager. You explain your ideas clearly. The manager is impressed. You get the job. Your family is happy and proud of you. Or maybe your dream is watching your favorite movie in English. You understand the jokes without reading subtitles. You laugh naturally at the funny parts. Or maybe your dream is talking to a friend from another country. You can read their messages, understand them, and share your life with them. These dreams are powerful. They are your why. Your why gives you energy when you feel tired. Your why keeps you going when learning feels hard. Alex thinks about his why. His dream is to travel to Canada. He wants to see the beautiful lakes and mountains. He wants to meet people, talk to them, and make new friends. To remind himself, Alex finds a picture of a lake in Canada. He puts the picture on the wall next to his desk. Every time he feels tired, he looks at the picture. He remembers his dream. This simple action gives him new energy. He thinks, my English practice is my ticket to Canada. Every word I learn is one step closer to that beautiful lake. This thought makes him happy. It makes him strong. It reminds him that learning English is not just about words or grammar. It is about making your dreams real. When you feel tired, you can do the same. Close your eyes. Picture your dream. Imagine yourself achieving it. Think about the moment when your English opens doors for you. Let this thought guide you. Let it give you energy to practice, even when it feels difficult. Step by step, day by day, you will move closer to your dream. Small daily actions, listening, speaking, reading, writing, and learning words, build your path. Every practice is progress. Every sentence you speak, every word you write, every story you read, brings you closer. Alex feels excited again. He remembers his dream. He smiles. He knows learning English is not just study, it is the key to his future. And every time you remember your why, your journey will feel easier, your practice will feel meaningful, and your English will grow stronger. My friend, now it's time to think about your why. Why are you learning English? What is your dream? Find it. Write it down.
Draw a picture of it.
Put it somewhere you can see every day. Your why is like an engine. It gives you energy. It pushes you forward when you feel tired.
It
reminds you that every small action you take, every word you learn, every sentence you speak, is for a beautiful dream. Your dream. Never forget it. Learning English can sometimes feel lonely. You sit in your room with your notebook. You listen to a voice on your computer. It may feel like you're doing this all alone. But you're not alone. Millions of people around the world are learning English just like you. They have the same fears, the same struggles, and the same dreams. You are part of a huge, global family of learners. And today, thanks to the internet, you can connect with this family. You can find friends, support, and encouragement from people who understand you. Alex felt lonely too. To change this, he joined an online group for English learners. It was a safe space. People shared their progress, asked questions, and helped each other. At first, Alex was shy. He only wrote, "Hello." But someone replied, "Hello, Alex. Welcome." He felt happy. After 1 week, he wrote a simple sentence. "I learned 3 new words today."
People liked his post.
They wrote kind comments. This made Alex feel confident. He felt supported. He was not alone anymore. You can do the same. You can find a community of learners. Maybe it is the Mr. English Lab community or a group on social media. You can write a simple hello in the comments. You can write, "I am listening." You will see people from all over the world. They're learning just like you. They are your friends. Another great idea is to find a language partner. A language partner is someone who speaks English and wants to learn your language. You talk for a short time, like 15 minutes. You speak English for 7 minutes. Then you speak your language for 7 minutes. You help each other. It is safe, friendly, and fun. You practice speaking without fear. You learn and share at the same time. Remember, everyone is learning. No one is perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone struggles sometimes. This is natural. You are not alone. You are part of a community. This is important because learning a language is not just about words or grammar. It is also about connection, encouragement, and support. So, do not be shy. Reach out. Say hello. Join a group. Find a partner. Share your small successes. Every time you connect with another learner, you grow more confident. You feel stronger. You feel that learning English is not something you do alone. It is something you do with millions of friends around the world. Alex discovered this. Once he connected, he felt motivated again. He learned faster. He practiced more. He was no longer lonely. You can feel this too. Your journey is real. Your dream is real. And there is a whole world of learners ready to support you. But remember, say hello. You might be surprised how kind people can be. Learning English is not just about grammar, words, or sentences. It is also about connection. It is about meeting new people. It is about understanding new cultures. It is about making your world bigger. When you learn English, you are on a wonderful adventure. And on this adventure, you have many friends. You are not alone. Let's imagine a perfect day for an English learner. Let's follow Alex on one of his good days. He wakes up in the morning. The first thing he does is play a simple English song. He listens while getting out of bed. He does not understand all the words yet, but he enjoys the music. He smiles and feels happy. Music makes learning fun. Then Alex goes to the kitchen to make coffee. While waiting for the coffee, he looks out the window. He says 3 simple sentences in English to himself. Good morning. The sky is blue today. The birds are singing. It is a small practice, but it helps him start the day thinking in English. After that, he drinks his coffee and reads a short, simple news story on his phone. It takes only 3 minutes. He sees one new word, sunny. He already knows this word, but seeing it again helps him remember. This is a good review. Small, repeated steps are very powerful. Then Alex goes to work. On the bus, he listens to a podcast from Mr. English Lab. He listens for 10 minutes. He does not worry about understanding everything. He just enjoys listening. He focuses on the sound of the words, the rhythm of English, and the way sentences feel. This listening practice trains his brain. At lunchtime, Alex takes out his small notebook. He writes the date. He writes one new word he heard on the podcast, journey. Then he writes a simple sentence, life is a beautiful journey. He likes this sentence. It makes him happy. Writing a few words or a sentence every day keeps his learning strong. After work, Alex comes home. He is tired, but he still practices a little. He watches a short cartoon in English on YouTube. It is for children. It is funny. He laughs and enjoys himself. Learning English can be fun and relaxing. Before going to sleep, Alex writes in his diary. He writes 2 sentences. Today was a good day. I learned the word journey. Then he goes to bed. Even while he sleeps, his brain continues to learn. This is a perfect day for an English learner. It is simple.
It is easy to follow.
It is not scary or difficult. English is part of life, not a separate, scary subject. It is like music, stories, and small daily steps. Step by step, Alex's English grows. Every song, sentence, story, and word makes a difference. This is how learning becomes natural, fun, and part of your day. By integrating English into your life, you do not just study. You live it. Each small action, listening, speaking, reading, writing, repeating, smiling, laughing, builds your confidence. Each small step adds up. Your English grows quietly, naturally, and strongly. Alex feels happy. He feels proud. His English is becoming part of him. And the best part? You can do exactly the same. Small steps every day. Simple, fun, natural. That is the key to success. Alex has now made English part of his day, like brushing his teeth or eating breakfast. This is the goal, to make English natural, not something scary or difficult. You do not need to study for hours. You just need to spend a few minutes every day with English. Little by little, it becomes a habit. Think about your own day. How can you add English? Maybe you can change the language on your phone to English for 10 minutes. Maybe you can listen to English music while cooking. Maybe you can name the things in your kitchen or in your refrigerator in English. These small moments are like planting seeds. You plant them every day, and one day they grow into a big, strong tree, a tree of English. This tree will give you shade, fruit, and strength. It will grow inside you and become part of your life. We are coming to the end of our story for today, but this is not the end of your English journey. This is just the beginning, a beautiful beginning. Look how far you have come. 1 hour ago, you were someone who wanted to learn English. Now, you are someone who is learning English. You have a plan. You know the first keys. You know about listening and speaking. You know about words and sentences. You know how to practice every day. You understand that mistakes are teachers, not failures. You know your why. And most importantly, you know that you are not alone. You are part of a big, global family of learners. You are ready. Alex's story is your story. He started with one small step. And you have also started. You listened to this entire story. You practiced with me. You are amazing. I am very proud of you. Learning a language is like running a marathon, not a short race. You need patience and kindness for yourself. Some days will be great. Some days will be difficult. That is okay. The important thing is to never give up. Keep moving forward, one step at a time, one word at a time. Remember, every small action matters. Every word you listen to, every sentence you speak, every new word you write down, every short story you read, every simple diary sentence, you are building your English step by step. You are growing stronger, just like Alex. I will be here with you on this journey. In the next videos, we will read more stories. We will listen, speak, read, and write together.
We will practice step by step.
We will learn together. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your courage. You are doing something amazing. You can do this. I believe in you. Your English journey has just begun. You are ready to grow, to explore, to connect, and to make your dream real. Every small step brings you closer. Now take a deep breath. Smile. Think about your dream.
Keep going.
Your adventure with English has started, and the path ahead is bright. Keep walking. Keep learning. Keep dreaming. You are part of something wonderful. You are learning English. You are becoming the best version of yourself. Hello, and welcome to our English learning channel. Today we start a journey together, a journey to learn English. This is not a difficult lesson. It is a simple story, and the most important person in this story is you. Many people think English is very hard. They see long, big words. They hear people speaking very fast. They feel nervous. They feel scared. I understand. I have been there too. I was once a student learning a new language. I know how it feels. But today, I want to tell you a secret. Are you ready? Here it is. English is not a monster. English is a friend. Just like meeting a new friend, the first thing you need to do is say hello. That is your first step. Today, we take that step together. In this story, we will not rush. We will go slowly step by step. I will speak in very simple words. You will listen. You will understand. This is my promise to you. Close your eyes for a moment if you want. Just listen. Imagine you are in a quiet, peaceful room. The sun is coming through the window. It is warm and calm. You have a notebook and a pen. You are ready to learn. This is your time. This is your moment. Now, imagine a person. Let's call him Alex. Alex is just like you. Alex wants to learn English.
Why?
Maybe he wants a new job. Maybe he wants to travel. Maybe he wants to talk to a friend. Or maybe he just wants to learn for himself, to feel proud and happy. Alex opens his computer and types, "How to learn English." Suddenly, there are so many answers. So many videos. So many websites. So many books. It is too much. His head hurts. He feels confused. He closes the computer. He feels sad. He thinks, I cannot do this. It is too hard. Have you ever felt like Alex? I think many of us have. But here's the truth. The problem is not English. The problem is the first step. The first step is like a big mountain. You look at the top and feel, I can never climb that. But you do not need to climb the mountain today. You only need to take one small step. And that first step is to listen. Just listen to this story. You do not need to understand every word. Just hear the sound of English, the rhythm, the music of the words. Let the words wash over you like warm water. Let your brain get used to the sounds. This is the most important first step. Listening is your foundation. For the next hour or even for a few minutes today, just listen. You are already learning. You are already taking your first step. Alex also starts here. He listens. Slowly, he begins to feel hope. English is not scary. It is friendly. Step by step, little by little, it becomes part of life. So, my friend, take that first step too. Say hello to English. Open your ears. Open your mind. Begin your adventure. Alex started small, and now his journey is starting. And the best part? Your journey has started too. Alex felt frustrated. He closed his computer and thought, I cannot do this. It is too difficult. Have you ever felt like Alex? I think most of us have. The problem is not English itself. The problem is the first step. The first step can feel like a big mountain. You look at the top and think, I can never climb that. But here is the secret. You do not need to climb the mountain today. You only need to take one small step. Just one step. Today, your step is listening. You do not need to understand every word. You just need to hear the sound, the rhythm, the music of the language. Let the words flow over you like warm water. Let your brain get used to the sounds. This is the most important first step. Listening is your foundation. For the next hour, just listen. You are already learning. You are already on your journey. You are here, and I am here with you. Step by step, word by word, we will walk this path together. Alex's journey continues. He is sad because he feels stuck. He cannot understand everything. But then something wonderful happens. He remembers a song, an English song. He does not understand all the words, but he likes the music. He likes the feeling. So he listens again and again. After a few days, he can sing one simple line. Hello, it's me. These are small words, but Alex feels happy. He spoke something in English. It is a small light in the dark, a tiny hope. What just happened? Alex discovered the first key to learning English. Your ears. Before you can speak, you must listen. Think about babies. A baby does not start by speaking. A baby starts by listening. For 1 year, maybe 2, a baby just listens. The baby hears the words, sees the faces, and its brain absorbs everything. The brain is like a sponge, soaking up sounds, patterns, and meaning. Then one day, a miracle happens. The baby says its first words. Mama? It feels magical, but it is completely natural. You are not a baby, but your brain is still amazing. You can learn new sounds and words, just like a baby. Alex's first step is listening. He listens to songs. He listens to stories. He listens to English every day. He does not worry about understanding everything. He just lets the words wash over him. Slowly, his brain gets used to the sounds. Slowly, English becomes familiar. Slowly, Alex begins to feel hope. And this is your first step too. You do not need to know every word. You do not need to speak perfectly. You just need to listen, to let your ears absorb the music of English. This is the key to starting your journey. This small step is powerful. It is the beginning of your adventure. So close your eyes for a moment. Listen to the sounds. Let the language flow. Imagine you are like Alex. You are starting your first step today. This is your time. This is your moment. You are not a baby, but your brain is still amazing. It can learn new sounds just like a baby's brain. That is why the first step in learning English is to listen. But you may wonder, what should I listen to? You should listen to easy English, slow English, clear English, English that feels friendly like my voice right now. Do not listen to fast news reports or complicated conversations. That is too difficult. It will make you feel stressed or upset. Start with English that is slow, simple, and easy to follow. Even if you understand only 70% of it, That is perfect. Your brain is working, connecting sounds to meaning and slowly learning. Alex started with music. He liked English songs. The music was fun and made him happy. But music can be fast, and sometimes the words are unclear. So what is even better for beginners? Stories. Simple stories. Stories for children are perfect.
Why?
Because they use simple words. The sentences are short. The story is easy to follow. Imagine a story about a cat. The cat is black. The cat likes milk. The cat sleeps on a chair. These sentences are easy. You can imagine the cat. You can see the milk. You can picture the chair. Your brain loves this. When you listen to a story, it creates pictures in your mind. Pictures help your memory. Pictures help you understand. Simple stories help your brain learn faster. So Alex found a simple story online. Every day, he listened for 5 minutes. He did not stop to check every word. He just listened. He let the story flow. He let the words reach his ears. After 1 week, he knew the story. He understood more words. He felt proud. He felt confident. This is the power of listening. It is the foundation of learning English. Everything else, speaking, reading, writing, is built on this foundation. And this is your first mission. Find simple English to listen to every day. It can be a YouTube channel for beginners like Mr. English Lab or any calm, slow, friendly voice you like. Just listen for a few minutes each day. Make it a habit, like drinking coffee in the morning or brushing your teeth. Little by little, your ears will open. Slowly, your brain will absorb English sounds. Listening is not just hearing words. Listening is training your brain to understand English naturally. You do not need to understand everything at first. Just let the words flow. Let the sentences create pictures in your mind. Let your brain get used to the music of English. Step by step, your brain is building the foundation. And when the foundation is strong, everything else, speaking, reading, and writing, becomes much easier. Remember, your first goal is not to speak perfectly. Your first goal is to listen, enjoy, and learn naturally. Start small, 5 minutes a day. After a week, you will notice the difference. After a month, you will feel more confident. Listening is your first key, and it is a very powerful key. Alex is listening every day. He is calm. He is learning. And you can do the same. Just listen. Step by step, your journey has begun. Listening every day is very important. You can listen in the morning or before you go to sleep. Just 5 minutes a day is enough. This small habit will change everything. Listening will open your ears, and soon it will help your mouth speak. Alex is happy. He listens every day. He understands more words. He can follow the story about the black cat. But now he wants to speak. He opens his mouth, and no sound comes out. He feels afraid. His heart beats fast. Why does this happen? This is normal. Your brain knows the words, but your mouth is not used to making the sounds. English sounds can be different from the sounds in your language. Your tongue and lips need to exercise, just like your fingers exercise when learning to play the guitar. Your mouth must practice, and this is the second key, your mouth. You must train it to speak English. But how do you start? Begin with small, safe steps. You do not need to speak to another person yet. First, speak to yourself. Yes, talk to yourself. This is not crazy, it is smart. When you are alone, you can practice freely. No one is listening. No one will laugh. You are safe. What should you say? Start with the things around you. Look in your room. Name what you see. Table, chair, window, door. Simple words. Say them out loud. Listen to your voice. It may feel strange at first. That is okay. Your English voice is new, and your mouth needs time to get used to it. Another great way to practice is to repeat after someone. If you hear a simple sentence, pause and say it yourself. Repeat slowly and carefully. For example, you can start with small sentences like, "Hello. I am learning English."
See?
You can do it. Your mouth can make these sounds. It just needs regular practice. Another method is shadowing. Shadowing is like being an echo. You listen to a sentence and try to say it at the same time as the speaker. You follow the speaker's rhythm, tone, and stress. Shadowing helps your mouth learn the music of English. You notice which words are strong and which are soft. You learn how English really sounds. Alex starts shadowing the simple stories he listens to. He plays a short sentence and pauses the video. Then he says the sentence exactly like he heard it. At first, sometimes it is good, and sometimes it is not perfect. But that is fine. The important thing is that he is trying. Every day, his mouth feels more comfortable. The words come more naturally. Remember, there are 2 keys so far. Your ears, listen, listen, listen. Your mouth, speak, 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 even if it is just to yourself. By listening and speaking every day, even in small steps, you are building confidence. You are making English part of your life. You are training your brain and your mouth at the same time. Alex is doing this every day, and you can too. Step by step, day by day, your speaking will get stronger. You just need patience, practice, and courage. Your journey is starting, and every word you say makes you better. When you speak, a good method is called shadowing. Shadowing means you listen to a sentence and say it at the same time as the speaker. You follow the speaker like a shadow. This helps your mouth learn the rhythm of English. You notice the music of the language. Which word is strong? Which word is soft? Where do you put the stress? Shadowing teaches you all of this naturally. Alex starts to shadow the simple stories he listens to. He plays one sentence and pauses the video. Then he tries to say the sentence exactly the same way. He does not worry about being perfect. Sometimes it is good, sometimes it is not. But he keeps trying. Every day, his mouth feels more comfortable. The words come more easily. So remember the 2 keys. Your ears, listen, listen, listen. Your mouth, speak, 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 even if it is only to yourself. These 2 keys build confidence. This is how English becomes a part of you. Alex can now listen and speak a little, but he wants to learn more words. Vocabulary is very important. Words are the bricks you use to build your English house. Without bricks, you cannot build a house. Without words, you cannot make sentences. How should you learn new words? Some people open a dictionary and try to memorize 100 words. This is very hard and not fun. Your brain does not like memorizing lists. Your brain likes stories and connections. A better way is to learn words in groups. Learn words that belong to the same topic. For example, the topic is food. Learn words like apple, bread, milk, water. These words go together. You can see them in your kitchen and touch them. This helps you remember them. Another good method is to learn phrases, not just single words. What is a phrase? A phrase is a small group of words. For example, not just apple, but a red apple. Not just go, but let's go. Phrases are more useful. When you learn a phrase, you also learn how to use the words correctly. This is very important. Let me tell you how Alex learns new words. He has a small notebook. It is his special English notebook. He does not write long lists of words. Instead, he draws pictures and writes the word next to the picture. For example, he draws a sun and writes sun. He draws a cloud and writes cloud. This is very helpful because your brain remembers pictures better than words. Another day, Alex chooses a topic. The topic is my morning. He thinks about his morning routine. What does he do? He wakes up. He writes, wake up. He gets out of bed. He writes, get out of bed. He brushes his teeth. He writes, brush my teeth. He eats breakfast. He writes, eat breakfast. All these words together tell a small story. It is a story, and this makes the words easier to remember. After writing, Alex practices saying these phrases out loud. When he wakes up, he thinks, I wake up. When he brushes his teeth, he says, I am brushing my teeth. This is called learning in context. Context means learning words in the situation where you use them. This is the best way to remember words.
You can do the same. Start your own small notebook.
Draw pictures. Write words about your life, your home, your family, your hobbies. Learn words that are important to you. These are your first bricks. Soon, you will have enough bricks to build simple sentences. And building your first sentences is a wonderful feeling. Alex has a small notebook. It is his special English notebook. He does not write long lists of words. Instead, he draws pictures and writes the word next to the picture. For example, he draws a sun and writes sun. He draws a cloud and writes cloud. This is very helpful because your brain remembers pictures better than words. One day, Alex chooses a topic. The topic is my morning. He thinks about his morning routine. What does he do? First, he wakes up. He writes, wake up. Then he gets out of bed. He writes, get out of bed. He brushes his teeth. He writes, brush my teeth. He eats breakfast. He writes, eat breakfast. He learns all these phrases together. They form a small story, his story. Because these words are about his life, they are easier to remember. Then, he practices saying the phrases out loud. When he wakes up, he thinks, I wake up. When he brushes his teeth, he thinks, I am brushing my teeth. This is called learning in context. Context means using words in a situation where you need them. Learning in context is the best way to remember words. You can do the same. Start your own notebook. It does not need to be big. It can be small.
Draw pictures.
Write words about your life, your family, your home, your job, and your hobbies. Learn words that are important to you. These words are your personal English vocabulary. These words are your first bricks. Soon you will have enough bricks to build small sentences, and that is a wonderful feeling. Alex now has some words, some bricks. But how does he put them together? How does he make a sentence? The next step is grammar. Many people are afraid of grammar. They think about complicated rules. Past perfect tense, conditionals, prepositions, these words sound scary. But here is another secret. You do not need to know all grammar rules to start speaking. A small child does not know grammar rules, but the child can speak. A child can say, I eat, or I go, even without knowing tenses or prepositions. Alex learns something important. If he wants to speak English, he does not need perfect grammar. He only needs a positive attitude. Being brave, trying, and speaking is more important than knowing all the rules. Mistakes are not bad. They are teachers. Every mistake teaches you how to speak better. Grammar is helpful, but it is like the rules of a game. You do not need to know all the rules before playing. You can start small. You will learn more rules naturally as you play. What is most important is that you use English. You speak, you listen, you write, you read. Step by step, day by day, you improve. Alex now understands this. He has words, he has phrases, and he knows he can build sentences. He is ready to try. He is not afraid of mistakes anymore. He is ready to practice grammar slowly, while using the words he already knows. This is the magic. Learning English is not about memorizing rules. It is about using the language. Start with small steps. Speak to yourself. Write small sentences. Learn phrases. Add words one by one. Little by little, you build your English house. First bricks, then sentences, then paragraphs, then a story. Alex has learned some words and phrases. He can speak a little. He is not as afraid of mistakes as before. But he wants to improve more. He wants to understand more words. He wants to think in English. How can he do this? He can use two more skills, reading and writing. Reading and writing are like cousins of listening and speaking. They help each other. When you read, you see the words. You see how sentences are made. You can read slowly. You can read the same sentence again and again. This is very good for learning. But what should you read? Start with easy things, very easy things. Children's books are perfect. Short stories for beginners are perfect. You can also read the news, but special news for English learners. These websites use simple words. The sentences are short. This is perfect for beginners. Alex finds a website with simple news. He reads one story every day. He does not stop for every new word. He tries to understand the general idea. If he sees a new word many times, he writes it in his notebook. This way, he learns the most important words, the words that people use often. Now, let's talk about writing. Writing is safe and private practice. When you write, you have time. You can think carefully, check your words, and make mistakes without anyone seeing them. It is your own practice. Alex starts an English diary. Every night, he writes 3 sentences about his day. He uses the simple patterns he already knows. For example, he writes, "Today is Monday. I went to work. The weather was sunny." The sentences are simple, but they are real English. He is using the language. He is making English his own. After some time, Alex tries to write one new sentence every day. He uses a new word from his reading. For example, he writes, "I read a good story today. It was about a friendly dog." This is how he connects reading and writing. Reading gives him new words. Writing lets him use those words. Both skills help each other. This practice is small, but it is very powerful. Each sentence he writes is a step forward. He can see his progress. His confidence grows. He feels proud. He is learning English naturally, like part of his daily life. Remember, you do not need long hours of study. Even a few minutes every day can help. Reading a simple story and writing 2 or 3 sentences will improve your English more than memorizing long lists of words. Step by step, day by day, your brain remembers words, phrases, and patterns. You will see your improvement slowly, but surely. Alex's example shows the power of daily reading and writing practice. You can do the same. Choose easy stories. Write simple sentences about your life. Use new words from reading. Keep practicing every day. Small, regular steps are the key to success.